Okay, welcome back to Remnant from the Ashes. Our mission currently is to find the founder, and our trail leads through the church to the root mother. So we found the church, then a little bit of upgrading off screen, and we don't really have an option to go anywhere else, so we might as well go through this door.
So, another seeks the root's counsel. Closer, child. It's you, the one who washed ashore. We see all things. We are the root mother, a vessel of wisdom through which the root speaks. What is it you seek?
I'm looking for the founder. He came to see you.
The founder, consumed by desperation and pride, now gone beyond this world, an unwitting harbinger of... Could it be? Has the hour come? Yes. Clearer it becomes. You seek to end the root, but the path is hidden. This vessel knows the road you seek. Help we must, but not where ears can hear. They will come for us when bonds we break. Will you protect? Will you trust?
Yeah, so this is actually a defense wave boss mission. I'll protect you, do what you have to do.
Yourself. They are coming.
But she's important, so we do in fact need her. Might give us a little bit of breathing room. That's a 2-minute defense wave battle. So this is gonna get rough. May need to scratch for ammo.
The bonds begin to slip. Don't falter. Almost free, and they are desperate.
Ow. Nice. Success. That was rough.
It's finished.
It's probably one of the least popular events in the game.
Thank you, child.
What happens now?
I have learned much from the root. I will aid you. We will fight it together. First, I must rest. Look there, the wall. There is a path beyond. Find the path. Then seek me out among our kind. In the place you call the ward. we shall meet again.
Cool. We've also got Mother's Blessing, which is a damage reduction trait. So the gimmick, one of the gimmicks of leveling up is that doing things. I think I've talked about this before, but doing events and missions and boss fights and all that stuff can grant you traits. Traits make the game easier or give you special abilities and stuff like that. Anyway, a journal, March 26 March 1973. So this is 8 years. Yeah, no, 5 years. Math is hard. 5 years after the disaster with Casa and the root coming through. Anyway, the dreams are getting worse. Last night I was hunting this family in the woods outside of town. I could smell the tang of their fear. I liked it. I craved it. It made me run faster, giving me a rush of pleasure as I jumped them, plunging my claws into their sucking chests. I woke up screaming. I wish I could say that they were screams of terror. I'm not sure. My screams woke the others. Little Nadine cried. Andrew asked what was wrong. I told him Nadine had a bad dream. That's what woke us. I'll tell Andrew. I will. I just need time to process this. 14 February 1974. Dreamed again. Pack of scavengers north of the highway. Their lookout took a break and we killed them in their sleep. I witnessed the slaughter from a dozen angles at once. Didn't scream this time, but woke up in tears. Not entirely sure my tears were for the scavengers. 1st of November 1974. Had a dream I was hunted last night. They tricked us, baited us like animals. But I saw it first. I directed 2 of us towards the bait, while the rest held back in the shadows. They thought we sprung their trap, but they sprung ours. With each of their deaths, blissful heat surged through my body over and over again, continuing even after I awoke. I wasn't just watching this time, not just feeling what I felt. I communicated, I helped them, I did it, and it felt good. 30 March 1975. Found a clutch of humans hiding in a hospital. They weren't ready. Their screams tasted like honey. We murdered every last one of them before the bastards could even reach their weapons. Oh god, what the hell is happening to me? January 1, 1976. Rereading these entries, I'm scared of myself, of what I'm feeling, of what I'm wanting. Nadine's learning to read now. Gotta keep this journal locked away. Can't have her or anyone stumbling upon it. 1st December 1988. That's a big jump. Had a new dream, not like the others. I crawled out of the ground, lifting myself until I was 10 stories high. The human weapons couldn't do more than tickle me. I smashed their buildings to rubble with them inside. It's real, I know it. We've never seen anything like this, and I think it knows about us, about me. It's coming this way. 16 December 1988. I told Andrew about the thing in my dream. He's not sure. He's sure it's not real, but he doesn't know. I haven't told him most of my other dreams, how they felt. He can't know. He won't trust me. But the monster has killed dozens, hundreds of people, somewhere up north, and it's on its way here. I have to do something. A stream of refugees, 23rd December 1988. A stream of refugees came into the city today, spreading stories of a towering behemoth that leveled entire buildings. Andrew and I shared a look, fear blatant in his eyes. He grilled me on my dream then. How big was the monster? Does it have a weakness? How long before he gets here? I wish I had more answers for him. I only really know one thing. We can't beat it, not with anything we have. 24 December 1988, Christmas Eve. I've been thinking, what if I could get into their heads? I mean on purpose. The root knows about Ward 13 the same way I know about them. My dreams connect us both ways. What if I can use it? What if I can fool them, hide Ward 13, or convince them it's been abandoned? Or, but there's so much I don't know about the connection. I've never used it except when I'm asleep. How do I do this? Christmas, December 25th, 1988. More refugees. The behemoth is getting closer. These survivors are to be believed. It will be here in a fortnight. Merry Christmas, I guess. We're all gonna die. Unless I can figure something out. 27 December 1988. It worked. God help me, it worked. We fought off some root today, and I found myself alone with the root devil bearing down on me. I could feel what it felt, its rage, its desire to end me, but if I could feel it, then it could feel me, right? So I reached out to it, in my mind, tried to shove my emotions to it, my love for Andrew and Nadine, our need to survive. And the devil hesitated. I didn't just feel that one devil, I felt all the root, a million minds thinking as one. I could hear them, speak to them if I wanted. Then someone came over to the ridge and blasted the devil to splinter. But it worked. I can do this. I can save Ward 13. 28 December 1988. Andrew wasn't crazy about the idea. He still thinks we can fight the behemoth, but he wasn't in the root's head. He didn't see it. We can't beat it alone. 2nd January 1989. We're running out of time. Lookout saw the behemoth outside the city. It's worse than even I thought. My dreams are getting worse too. It knows me now, tries to talk to me. It's calling me. Andrew doesn't want to talk about it. Not the dreams, not my plan, nothing. Makes him angry. But I know I can save them. We'll die if I do nothing. 5 January 1989. It's in the city. It's coming right for us. I'm going to the old church. The root's thick there. I gotta go before Andrew wakes up or he'll stop me. Andrew and Nadine, if you read this, I hope you understand how much I love you. As crazy as I've been these years, seeing the root, feeling them, I'm still and always been Evelyn Cedar Ford, your wife, your mother, and the founder of Ward 13. I will do anything if it means you live. They have to be stopped. Nothing else matters, even if I have to become one of them. It will work. I know it will. I can hide the ward from them, push them some other way, confuse them. But I don't know what'll happen to me. I guess if you're reading this, then it worked. You're alive. It will all have been worth it. I love you, Nadine. I love you, Andrew, and I'm sorry. So, yeah, the root mother is Evelyn Ford, the wife of the founder, Andrew Ford, and grandmother to the current Commander Ford. And now we get the sniper rifle. Powerful slingshot rifle which allows the wielder to pick off targets from the range with incredible accuracy, equipped with a 4x scope. Double tap and hold R right mouse button to zoom in with the scope. Always engage the root from a distance and don't miss. Once they find you, it'll be no better than this thing will be no better than a toothpick. Unfortunately, the sniper rifle is, because it only has a single shot magazine, it's a single shot rifle. It's not particularly practical, especially if you're playing by yourself. And I don't particularly care for it, and I find the hunting rifle much more useful. Interesting fact, though, this setup, this map, and I have to check the dates, is almost identical to another church from another game. Because if I remember correctly, Gunfire Games did both. So they essentially copy and pasted their church from, I think it's this game, into the other game, or vice versa. I have to go back and double check. But I'm talking about Darksiders 3, which is actually a pretty good Souls-like. And I might even play it on this one, on the channel. I haven't decided yet. Anyway. Well, I know what our boss fight is going to be. So once you... Oh wait, no, this isn't the boss fight. This is just the second half of the level. Sorry, the adventure areas are actually smaller. So I'd forgotten that they did this. All the scrap. Gotta make it to the... We've got another dungeon to go through. At least one mandatory, one optional, and we have some new enemies. These guys have guns. Let's see. Bit of a makeshift, so we have a makeshift, tree fort here, I guess. The gimmick with these guys is their first couple shots will never hit you unless you're unless you move into them. But after the first couple of shots, they will start to hit, and they do hurt quite a bit. So the game encourages you to, of course, take them down very quickly. That was not an open door. And I've completely done a 180. Alright. There is falling damage, but it's a little weird because it's almost...
That's all you got?
like, if you're... it's no damage, no damage, no damage, dead. There's no real in-between. Ow. Oh, a new elite unit. I don't know what else to call those except spore callers.
Crap!
What are you talking about? We've got combat music, but nothing to shoot at, unless we're being hunted by something over there. Oh, he's down here. He's stuck. I probably took more damage than I should have. But Spore Collar is really, it's kind of a nasty little surprise, because he raises his arms and waves them about, and you're going, okay, what's that going to do? And then all of a sudden you're standing in a spore cloud and taking spore rot damage, which builds up very quickly. Aha! Oh, the Band of Caster. Okay. Increase melee speed by 10%, reduce fire rate by 15%. While wearing the Band of Pollux, melee damage is increased by 10%, evade speed is increased by 15%, and encumbrance is reduced by 25%. One of two made by a pair of brothers who always looked out for each other even when the other was being a damned fool. That's a reference to, if it's Greek or Roman mythology, but it's one of the twin stars in the sky, Castor and Pollux. Interesting story, look it up. Here we go. I don't know if this is the mandatory dungeon or the optional dungeon, but we're going to find out sooner rather than later. I'm kind of hoping this is the dungeon I'm looking for, because re-rolling them can be kind of tricky. Re-rolling them and getting what you want can be tricky, I should say. Ow. I think we've gone the wrong way. Check the map. Yeah, I think we needed to go up here. We'll find out here in a second. Check that alley. Ooh. probably, now that we've got a 10% increase in experience, I probably ought to start spreading trade points out a little more thoroughly. Or at least evenly. Okay. Which direction do I want to go? Oh, hey. So, remember how I said this mask was a quest item? Oh, incautious. A gift, then, to better serve. Oh. Yep. So we have 2 trade points. Neat. Let's go ahead and grab some more health. And then we're gonna grab the checkpoint. So... yeah, okay. When I said that was a quest, I meant it. So getting the mask is what triggers the quest. And that's kind of what the guy was rambling about when he says they're listening. They're watching you through the mask, but you can use it against them, kind of thing. There's no real mechanical changes here. It's just that now it allows us to complete that quest, plus we get the regeneration bonus, which is nice. But like other encounters and or mini bosses, if we go back and we refuse to talk to the tree, or if we refuse to talk to the tree and instead pick a fight with it, we get a different reward. So the game does encourage you to...
Damn it! Stay down!
The game does definitively encourage you to play multiple times, just to get the different rewards. For instance, we're going to do the boss fight, whatever boss it is, boss fight twice. Because there's the easy way. There's always two ways to beat a boss. It's the easy way and the hard way. One of them is one of the last bosses in the game is really hard to get his second reward, because it requires perfect timing. And the boss arena in which you fight him is really tricky. But we'll talk about it when we actually get there. Cheap shot. Ammo box. So the spore collar has a cousin. Oh, these guys.
Down!
I don't know what else to call those except hunters. They come with that shield that gives them essentially invulnerability for... It's a shield. That's what it is. You have to defeat the shield before you can hurt them, and they can regenerate shield if you leave them alone long enough. And they usually come in ones or twos. I'm sorry, twos or threes. I was trying to get upstairs. Where are the stairs? Were there stairs? Maybe not. Aha! Knew there were stairs. Oh. Never mind. So yellow is critical hit, red is weak point damage. Most of the time, the weak point is going to be the face. So shoot him in the face. Critical hits always are random. But you eventually will get a trait that allows you to boost your critical hit rate, which really helps. Is this a dungeon entrance? Or is it just... Yes, it is. Okay. Where are we? Because I'm pretty sure that the spot where we had the root... Actually, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I'm going to go grab the middle... Not the middle. The area we've been heading to off to the... Looking at the mini-map. I'm going to make this turn right here. Just to fill out the map. I know right now it's me trudging through puddles in back rooms of abandoned buildings, but there's always something happening. Another sport collar. And a few other things, apparently. So, remember when I said the sport collar had a cousin? That's what I was talking about. Cousin is the summoner. There we go. Now the summoner,
It's over.
Summoner summons those root ball things. I thought... So, one of the things that the root don't... It doesn't really go into it, but the root seem to take on the form of the creatures they're trying to eliminate. So, the root devils, which is what the basic units are called, with the axes, are from somewhere else. And we'll see that place. Then you see the guys with the bows. Those are from somewhere else. We'll see that place as well. And then finally, recently, we've just seen guys carrying guns. That's from here. But the root balls are not from anywhere else. However, if you remember correctly, that's a bit disappointing. I thought there'd be something else going on here. Remember correctly, they were talking about the little fuzzies in the last video when I was doing the lore, or not last video, but the last couple of videos. I was doing lore for the ward. The fuzzies were small furry creatures. I'm pretty sure the root balls are supposed to be the root imitation of the fuzzies, with the angry teeth and all that crap. Anyway, we're gonna go through into this dungeon. Need to get my stamina up a little bit. It's taking me longer to run through these places. I'm gonna go in this dungeon and hope this is the one I'm looking for. And unfortunately, it's impossible to tell from the opening area, because there's several that look very similar. But we need to go back to the ward, and we'll do that, because we need to talk to the root mother now that she's taken up residence in the ward, because she has a very special skill that we need. We also probably ought to talk to the rest of the residents. They have shit to say
Greetings,
about her.
child.
Hey, lady.
You have arrived at last. I feel much more myself. And less. No longer root. No longer human. It is age you seek. A road you pursue. You must find the one they call Founder. He alone knows the path you seek. But to find him, you must first open the labyrinth.
What is the labyrinth?
It is a crossroad of many places. The Founder journeyed there, beyond my sight. I guided him to the labyrinth, as I guide you. Look to a great shimmering light in the sky. The path to its source is protected by a monstrous root creature. Slay the beast, seek the light beyond, and the keeper of the labyrinth will make himself known to you.
Thank you, I will.
Wait. One more boon I can offer to fight back against that which would erase us all. You carry a piece of the dragon's heart. I can improve it, make it stronger. The root is selfish with its strengths, but with this, you may stand a chance. Great forces are wielded among the worlds, but they need not be exclusive.
So the dragon's, I didn't talk about this, but the dragon's heart is a slightly redesigned version of the same artifact, the same name, from Chronos, the first game, which perform the same function.
This may help you on your journey.
We don't have the simulacrum, so this is part of what the simulacrum is useful for, is upgrading the dragon's heart.
Tread carefully, child.
So that's our objective. Unfortunately, we only get simulacrum from world bosses. Anyway, let's see what everyone else has to say.
Root mother? She ain't all there, is she? Rambling on about constructs and dreamers? Whew. Well, anyway, as long as she's fighting on our side, I'm not complaining.
Cool.
Hello there, friend.
Hey, Reggie.
Our new lady friend isn't too chatty, but I think she'll settle in just fine. Folks are keeping their distance. She's got a otherworld feel about her. I reckon she's wiser than all of us put together.
She has been cheating. Well,
Keep your head up.
don't think we have anything from McCabe.
Thanks a lot for bringing another stranger into our midst. There's no way bringing a human root hybrid into the ward could backfire on us.
How are you, McCabe?
Working and being interrupted.
What brought you to Ward 13?
Conversation, that's for sure.
You have any friends or family in the city?
No, I'm actually great friends with this hammer. That fills my friend quota just fine. So I'd move along if I were you. Unless, of course, you'd like to get more acquainted with the hammer.
Oh, sorry to bother you.
Done here? Keep moving.
Love you.
So, we have a new guest, eh? Well, she hasn't said much, but she stares right through you. Hopefully, we can make her feel welcome here. Take care, my friend.
Alright, I probably need to do Riggs questions as well. But this is probably the more important.
As comfortable as we could. She was closer to the root than anyone. Here's hoping she can help us. It's strange, though. She moves through the ward like she's been here before. I'll be keeping a close eye on her for now. We have no idea what to expect. Can't imagine things look great out there.
Yep. We do not get the option to tell her that the root mother is her grandmother. Anyway, that's it. We're past time, I should say. So I'm going to call it a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.